read about some new modes on the internet recently, but one of the most exciting things about Warzone 2.0 is confirmation that an all-new sandbox experience is coming at launch. I am happy to announce DMZ. Call of Duty's extraction mode will arrive with Warzone 2.0 at launch later this year. I played DMZ for the very first time on my first day at IW, and
I remember
to
it was
this day
just
of playing
a model
it
fan
nonstop,
art and Blizzard
the
liked
possibilities
it.
with this game mode blow my mind.
So DMZ, I can also confirm that
I like
DMZ
that.
is real. But we're not going to go into depth on it today because we do have to keep some stuff in reserve. What I can tell you, though, is we've created a rich sandbox where you can define your own win condition. You infiltrate Al Mazrah, you accomplish your goals, and then you decide to extract when the time is right. It is played across the whole map, and the AI is occupying large sections of the map, and they are lethal opponents, and they do command your respect. You have to watch out for them. You have to work with your team.
Guys, people only care about...
Finally learn how to use this app and pay, but still don't know how to subscribe a higher tier. I am poor in English. Lou from China.
Hey, much love, man. You don't do anything, man. Just hang out with us, man. Dude, listen. The thing you need to understand, okay? You need to understand. People will only say a game is copying another one and they're mad about it if the game is bad, okay? People are only hating because, oh, they're copying Tarkov. Who gives a fuck? If the result is better and their product is good and you play the game, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Fuck. I don't care if it's a copy. I don't care if it's better. If I play the game, I don't give a fuck where it comes from, man. It could come from fucking bumfuck sewer copying fucking on the bottom of China. I don't give a fuck. Play the game, man.
They patrol areas, they occupy strongholds, and they'll reinforce based on players' actions. And then on top of all this, you can choose which mission you want to accomplish, or you can chase after a variety of activities.
Jesus, man. How to get fucking
small. You can play this differently depending on your playstyle. You can go loud, like I always do.
But I go mad, man.
Other players or avoid them entirely.
Still a copy?
Just decide, hey, I'm gonna.
Bro, League is a copy of a bunch of other games. It's an industry leader, okay? Okay, bunch of other FPS games are a copy of another FPS game. They're industry leaders. Bunch of other games are a copy of other games. They're all industry leaders. What about it? Oh my God!
Explore the secrets of Al Mazrah and see what's there.
Loot up, exfil. It's totally up to player choice there, and I'm really excited about.
Shit, man. Jesus Christ, bro. You think it's funny? Dude, imagine me trying to. How's it me trying to be funny? You're just fucking annoying.
On the map, but I will say the energy in here compared to like a competitive event is just, it's intense in a totally different way. It's intense in the fact that everybody is just so excited and everybody is just having pure fun and bliss loading into a new game, figuring things out. Like the energy is just on a different level. It really is on a different level.
This looks sick.
It does.
Yeah, what I like about this, Clint, is in 3P, you know, it's 3P, you use the corners, get that advantage, but when you aim in, I was worried about...
It feels really natural. It looks really natural.
Yeah, I was worried about how seamless it would be from like going from 3P to aiming in, but...
Okay, guys, I don't want to shut on these guys for commenting. Dude. That is not seamless.
Perfect. You're centering kills
that
on
is
point.
not seamless
at
all.
Game, try to keep your, you know, red dot in the middle. You can play
That's
like
nauseating.
That, right? So it's really nice, man. It works.
Well, the only time I'd really mess with it too much for me was the COD Mobile BR, like the first iteration of it, like that kind of that 3P to first person. That was the first time I really had messed with it much, and it felt great. So it's really cool to see them try to double down, create a game out here.
Yeah,
and that's cool though. I like that.
Really seamless, like you said.
You can also kind of see how your character moves. Remember what we were talking about earlier, Ali, where it was like the character, the movement, like it feels different. It's reimagined. Like when you're jiggle peeking, you can see the hips, the head move, everything.
Yeah.
You can really see that in the 3P. That's what you know. When I had that realization, I was playing that earlier. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to play these angles a bit differently. And you know,
I just had to play for a while to really get the feel of it. But
like to get that
I feel like switching from 3P to fucking to 1P.
This is the first time I played a third person like this, where you actually went into your sights still. Like that you weren't still in third person when you went to ADS. So that was very interesting to transition for me, and I was curious at how it would work with a controller, because I use a controller personally. I feel like mouse and keyboard players are a little bit more accustomed to stuff like that. So I was wondering how that would translate, but like Ian was saying, like it just felt natural, like it felt normal, and it was actually really, really fun to play because your FOV, like you see everything, and like you play and you peek corners like totally different than in your first person mode.
Well, the one thing
Guys,
I really
listen,
like is
they need to remember more game modes, more custom shit, more potential for things to find things that people like and expand on that. Okay, give people more options, explore more, find something good, then elaborate on that, and then you get new products. That's how things work. By breaking your game to one experience, you're limiting what the game can be and what the game can become, man.
You know, traditional Call of Duty games, you know, straight up first person, you know, you can snap really quickly.
That has been the basis of evolution in gaming since the old days, man.
Are you pre-aiming when you're going around? Like, what are you doing to try and kind of combat that?
You don't like this game mode? Don't play it.
I'll tell you right off the bat, when we first
why people complain about shit when they can literally just not play it?
Like, I thought you
There's 10 game modes. Just play the one you like, and that's it. Move on with your life.
Playing tomorrow, and this is going to be happening. But that it was meant to happen. It was such a smooth mechanic. And talking about getting used to it, I was pre-aiming quite a bit, but as you got used to it, the hip fire on a lot of these weapons is actually incredibly accurate. So if anything, you're going to find yourself hip firing a lot more.
I feel like
guessing when you're playing this.
Guys, can you show this weapon?
Game mode again. It might lean
poorly done. Nobody cares.
Players who are more used to not.
Can you show this one?
Your centering
is incredible.
I'm not gonna lie. I've played tournaments 3P on Call.
Yeah.
We had it back in the day. Like I've grinded 3P.
That's massive.
It's actually a lot of fun. We used to have search and destroy tournaments all the time. I think these guys are having a lot of fun with it.
There's not a singular reason to go first person if you can show the swap.
Where did you come from?
The only reason you would use first person, in my opinion,
but it's absolutely incredible.
is to do left peeks on the right on a right peek camera.
Kind of scope and bigger picture here.
But if you,
I'm kind of curious to see what things look like in terms of like hanging from ledges.
Unless it counts as only hip fire.
Like they put in so much work into the game.
Unless
like,
3P is only hip fire.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what 3P
Oh,
is
that's
for.
how it
That's
is.
a really good point.
Oh, that's odd.
Like, I want to see that swag.
Well, I miss like it was a simple thing, but back in Blackout, like the first iteration of the VR, you had like these
interesting.
emotes, like a hula hoop or something that would go out to third person, and I kind of missed that.
I thought it would have been something
because I like to see.
I thought it'd be cool to have something like if you click right click, right? So on toggle, it zooms in on 1P. But if you hold the right click, right, and you hold it, you aim down sight in 3P. I think that'd have been cool. Thoughts?
So freaking good. So to that point, I am very, very excited to see once the game releases the type of operators we're going to get heading for.
I need Vacation Maven. That's what I called it.
Yeah.
It's like a Hawaiian shirt with a bald guy with like a little bit of
Roblox did it better.
Nose, and I just always called it Vacation Maven. I'm gonna need that back.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, these game modes are just fun, in my opinion. That just looks kind of fun.
Like you were talking about, imagine how damn fine that would look.
This is pretty much like Roblox. You're not wrong. So it looks kind of fun. I don't care. I don't care. But
Like, I want to reenact.
I'll probably end up playing it. This looks just fun.
Incredible. I mean, this is already looking so much fun.
That's what games are meant to be fun, to be honest.
Lobby.
It's kind of cool, though.
Makes me feel like
he looks a lot more natural in some of them, right?
Yeah, he does.
Even some of the POVs we went to, I
think it kind of sucks, though, that the aim downside, you have to go 1P.
Looks a bit different, without question.
But whatever.
It's going to be a rough one.
Looks fun. We'll probably end up playing it.
He's not happy about that. Absolutely insane stuff, though. It looks absolutely incredible.
Was that Nick Merckx?
45 months, surely. He would welcome me to
Bro.
the jungle.
Yeah, no, I did that
Bro.
yesterday. I was shooting at teammates.
Push, man!
Locking on teammates all the time. When it's like
Bro.
new maps, like new game. I don't know.
Classic Nick Cam, dude.
What do you mean? Listen, especially if you're not in comms either, and like you don't know the routes on the map yet, like you run into something.
Okay, what else? I was not invited to that, no. I mean, I'm not a cup player. I'm not a cup player either.
Hey, X that bowl.